What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Oats Daily YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be about the home victory 6-1 against Hibs, and let's get into this. But before we do, guys, just a little reminder for you: if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and help us on the road to this 2,000 subscribers. But let's go on with the video.
Tell the hearts that we are on our way, and we're coming, we are coming down the road.
What a day it is for it. Let's just hope I can get in with this new smart card ticket system. Fingers crossed.
This team this afternoon makes a noise for the manager. And his assistant,
press hard, isn't it?
welcome back guys. I hope you enjoyed the atmosphere clips there. The atmosphere was great today. I was expecting it to be after Gerard asking for it, and also just the first home game of the season, especially with the opponent as well. But starting this video off, I'm going to go over the team and your guys and my predictions before the game. Defence, I was expecting the same centre back partnership, and that's what we got. Left back, Flanagan started again after his good midweek performance there. Midfield 3, Davis came back in, Aribo, Jack, and then up front we had Jones after his great Midtjylland performance. Defoe, which, right, hold up, was surprising to me. I thought Morelos would have played, unless he was knocked or injured or anything, just because of how well he played against Midtjylland. And we had Ojo getting another chance today. My prediction for the game today was a 3-0 win. That was quite a bit wrong, again, for the second week in a row, predicting our SPL results, and I'm just going to go over what you guys thought here. I put a little poll on my Twitter, and 60% of you guys thought Rangers just to win. It was only 37% that said Rangers to win by 3 or more goals, then 2% a draw, 1% Hibs. Most just going for 3-0, just a win will do, 3-1, 3-1, 2-0. So just a win, winning by 1 or 2 goals is what most of you guys thought before it. Me as well. I thought 3-0, but I was wrong by quite a bit, and boy was it pleasing. The start of the game, we came out with intensity, we're good at the Ibrox, and everyone now really, we're really pushed for that early goal and try to put teams' heads down, and it came again. Defoe, lively, buried that first goal, and here it is. So yeah, that was a really good strike by Ojo. Defoe, the poacher that he is, the experience that he's got, was first in there and greatly finished after that. Then you've got Jones. He started brilliantly, confidence was obviously high. Lovely nutmeg, lovely drive, lovely pass to Ojo who cuts it back, and Defoe smashes it near post again. Lovely finish once again. Here's that one.
Vincent vying for shirts. What a take from Jones. Skins Whittaker away from Mallon, played in Ojo across the face, Defoe in the double.
At that point I was quickly getting reminded about my tweet saying I would rather Morelos starting over Defoe, but you know, I'll leave my odds with that one. Defoe done brilliantly when he started today. Hibs managed to steal a goal. Literally, I say steal a goal because we literally could have been 3-4 up by this point. It was a good pass, so give it to him, Scott Allen, and behind, left kind of Flanagan and Katic going, whose was that? Because it was like in the middle. Just, it was a good finish to be fair, but it was a bit of a damper going into the half, thinking it was 2-1 when realistically it felt like a 3-4, 4-0 game going into the half, so that was obviously boosting Hibs going into the second half. So coming out in the second half, the goal did give Hibs the wind and the sail, and they were putting pressure on us for the first 5-10 minutes of that second half. The fans were getting moaning and groaning, and yeah, we just couldn't really seem to get proper possession of the ball and get playing to what we were doing the first 40 minutes of the first half. And Hibs though, they got a red card, and it that was a game changer from that point. The boys jumped up, knew the ball was going past them, extended down it a little bit, hit him pretty much right in the bicep, and argue all you want, so you get second yellow card all day. So we're playing as 10 men for the rest of the game, and honestly you hear this all the time, is that a positive, is it a negative, because it allows them to sit in, condense more and counter us, so I wasn't thinking too much of it at the time. Defoe had a chance not long after that in the 60th minute, one that you're expecting him to bury all day. Davis, I think, slotted him in, and he shanked it wide at the near post. You're thinking Defoe's going to bury that all day. Tav driving forward again, he's so good at it. He really does make defenders feel like his new song says. Taking on two guys, taking the piss out of them, set up Ojo and their keeper again today. He was on one. He was absolutely stopped it being 8 or 9 today, possibly even 10. He was that good today. Ojo had 2 or 3 chances at least, which any other day will be in the back of the net, cutting inside in that left foot and firing towards the back stick, but eventually we did get the breakthrough. There was a dink to the back post to Jermaine Defoe, the smallest guy on the pitch at the time, maybe Davis, but Defoe, we'll go with Defoe, and it was a lovely header. He really knows how to header the ball for the size of him. It's obviously the experience and being around and doing that sort of thing forever, and it was a lovely goal again, and that completed his hat-trick. Here's that one.
In the air from Vela, first to show Stephen Davis. He's in the box, it's still Stephen Davis. That's brilliant, clips it to the back post.
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
with that goal as well, I really do have to mention how cool Davis was in that build-up. To pick it down out of the sky, oh, it was lovely from Davis. I have to give him a shout out for that goal, it was perfect. But then, once you're one of your strikers have got a hat-trick, you're thinking, the last thing Hibs want to see is Morelos coming off the bench.
Now, as I said, now when you join the club, you want to set off a good start right away.
Oh, Morelos! He's still a friend of Morelos! Morelos, can he get out his feet? Yes, he can!
There you go, that's the one they want.
And for one of your strikers to come off the bench and bag another 2 goals, it's just, we're so lucky to have 2 strikers of that quality and that calibre on our team. It must be an absolute mega headache for Gerrard, but of course a good one to have, and great for all us fans that there is such a headache there, because there's been times in the past where we're screaming for someone who can be a goal scorer, and now 2 proven ones that'll be scoring week in, week out, and it's so pleasing to see. Happy for Buffalo, come on, got his goal, big buff, and the team were going crazy when he scored his goal. They all love him scoring the goals, because I think he's a real, for all he seems moody and that type of thing. When he gets his goals, he's cheery as anything, and it has that effect on the full team. The rest of the game, it was just domination. Hibs just wanted to go home by that point. We're adding some goals on at the end. Stewart getting an assist, Ojo getting his goal, which was albeit a little deflection, but I thought he was better than his commanding performance today, but still not what it seemed to be as like the pre-season in the early European games, like against St Joseph's. May that be the step up in competition? Don't know, time will tell. But my mentions today would be Ryan Jack. Thought he was absolutely solid today. Aribo Jones, he's starting to look brilliant. It looks like he's growing in confidence. I know someone else that happened to, Kent, you know, not saying anything too early, but yeah, Morelos, brilliant. Defoe, brilliant. The movement of the 2 of them. But let's get into the man of match reviews, guys, and see what you guys had to say about the game. So I put a poll out, of course, and 60% of you guys have said Defoe. Of course, he's the hat-trick man. He's got the man of the match, the Rangers TV man of the match, and your guys' man of the match at home. But the special mentions were, everyone's saying Jack here. You've got Defoe, Jack, Steve Brown, Jack, Tommy Gunn, Jack, Nathan, Jack, Defoe, Jack. Yeah, so it was a very positive performance, very positive, and hopefully the team build on this. We get full points off Burn and head into this Old Firm game with all guns blazing. Before wrapping this one out, guys, it's Bob. Bob's about 6-1, what a win. Really should have been 7 at least, I think. Slack bit of defending from us and a clear penalty that wasn't given. That's really going to put the fear into every other team in the SPL. If they weren't afraid of Rangers, they should be now. Boom, love that, Bob, love that. But that's going to be all for this video, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed it. The next one will be, I think I might have an iBooks IQ out on Tuesday. Don't hold me to that. I'll update you with that on my Twitter, which will be down in the description below, so make sure you follow me there if you haven't already for updates on the channel. But we'll definitely have a video out of the Midtjylland game, the home game, on Thursday. So whenever the next video is, guys, I'll see you then. Once again, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you are new, like the video if you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.